it's David Miller again with the Miller Group of Keller Williams Realty. I'm here to help you get real estate smarter concerning the 72 sold program. Remember last time I told you it's a program for sellers to allow them to sell their house for 8 to 12% more. So before we talk about who they are, let's talk about how real estate is traditionally sold. I like to call it the 4P method because it's a very passive approach. I guess that would be the 5th P. The first P, typically when somebody's trying to sell your house, they're going to put your house on the multiple listing service. So that's the first P. When it goes on the multiple listing service, it goes everywhere. Zillow, Realtor.com, it goes everywhere. The problem nowadays isn't getting your property in front of people, it's to get them to call the realtor who can sell your house. So that's the first P. The second P is to put a sign in the yard. The third P is to put a lockbox or a combo box on the front door and allow other realtors to sell it for you. And then the fourth P is to put your hands together and pray another realtor sells it for you. Now that might be funny, but that is typically how properties are sold. It's a very passive approach. And it's I like to call it the hope marketing strategy. Like, I hope somebody comes through the house. I hope that we get an offer. I hope we sell your house. They might even do an open house, a hope open house. I hope somebody comes through your property. So there's two problems with that way of doing business, okay? Number one, you have to understand that when you're selling your house, the longer your house is on the market, the more the value of your house is going to depreciate from an MLS perspective. So believe it or not, studies have been done to show that the longer your house is on the market, the more it's going to depreciate. Within the first week, you're probably going to get about 100%, all right? However, by the end of 45 days, average offer is going to come in at 92-93% of the list price, okay? So that's a big problem. And the reason being is why. Think about it. If you're buying a house and you're looking online and a house that's been on the market for a long period of time, what are you thinking? Probably two things. Number one, there's probably something wrong with the property or it's overpriced. So it automatically gives that property a black eye. So the name of the game is to get your property sold sooner rather than later. Now, the second problem with the 4P approach and the traditional way that 99% of realtors sell the property is that the longer it takes for somebody to write an offer, the lower that offer is going to be. So there's been studies done about that as well. So think about it. If somebody just saw your house and they're very excited about it, they're going to be writing an offer as soon as possible. But if an offer comes in about a week later, it's going to be 6-7% lower than the offer because they're probably looking at other properties and they probably have the mindset, I haven't found anything else, I'll see what I can get on this property here. So those are the two problems that you find when you go with the traditional way of selling your house during the 4P method, and it doesn't give the results that you're looking for. So in the next series, I'm going to tell you exactly what this program does differently and how that gets rid of those two problems I just shared with you. I hope that you are now real estate smart.